Biden was taking no prisoners in his first quote unquote re-election speech. He went ahead and pointed out several things that his administration has accomplished, from infrastructure to bringing reinvestment back into the country, to bringing manufacturing back into the country. And I think he did a darn good job. And moreover, no bunch of flaws in his in what he had to say. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Roads, bridges, airports, water systems, high-speed internet, and so much more. Can you believe we used to have the best infrastructure in the world? We were rated number 1. We fell to number 13 in international ratings, 13. Under my predecessor, Infrastructure Week became a punchline. On my watch, infrastructure has become a decade headline. A decade. But now, the private sector, at home and abroad, are investing over $400 billion in advanced manufacturing and clean energy here in America. Not an exaggeration to say that's on a scale never seen before in this nation. Never seen before. It's transformative. One of the private companies is investing as Intel. I visited what I call the Field of Dreams, about 1,000 acres outside of Columbus, Ohio, where Intel has committed $20 billion to build two new chip factories. They call them fabs. They're the size of football fields. There'll be a total of 10,000 jobs, 7,000 construction jobs, prevailing wage, and 3,000 full-time workers in those fabs. You know what the average salary in those fabs is going to be? $130,000 a year, and you don't need a college degree. You don't need a college degree. It's about time. We see the same story not only in Ohio, but in New York and Texas, Arizona, Idaho, and so many more places to come. This is a real progress like we haven't ever seen before. But don't take my word for it. Let me read a couple of headlines from left-wing Democratic papers. The Wall Street Journal. Wall Street Journal writes, quote, "America is back in the factory business." Fortune magazine, Biden's manufacturing push is working. The Financial Times, transformational change. Biden's industrial policy begins to bear fruit. In a recent column in the New York Times, "Make Manufacture Greater Again" was the title of the article. It goes on to say, President Biden appears to be presiding over the kind of manufacturing serve that Trump had promised. Folks, we're not making this stuff up. This is real. It's time to finish the job. Finish the job. But I also... Four more years.
Look, like everybody else, I'm concerned about Biden's age. Like most progressives, I'm concerned that in a second term, will he be a progressive champion in as much as he's not generically a progressive. I think with the power that progressives are gaining throughout the country, I think we can push him there. But we definitely cannot have somebody on the right representing us. So the speech, if he can give the speech with this kind of a vigor, if he can give these sort of speeches to promote what he really intends to do, landslide, House of Representatives with quite a few gains. And guess what else? I'll wager Senate gains in the Senate as well. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.